Hello. Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome. I'm to our live stream. Good morning, good afternoon, good morning. Okay. Welcome to our live stream. My name is good afternoon, good morning. Today in the live stream, I would love to share this one of the most representative Chinese oolong. It's called tea guanyin in Chinese iron goddess. This tea is, as I mentioned, this is one of the most representative. Tie Guanyin, this only commercial name for this tea, but also this tea, Tie Guanyin, is also indeed the name of the tea cultivar. This tea is made from Tie Guanyin tea cultivar. So from the title, okay, yes, we know Tie Guanyin is one of the most famous Chinese oolong in the market, and secondly, Tie Guanyin. This Tie Guanyin tea is made from Tie Guanyin tea cultivar. Basic information I want to share with you before I bring this tea. How could this Tie Guanyin can be one of the most representative oolong? Because first of all, this tea has a distinctive floral oaky aroma. This is very important to know that what we mentioned that oolong tea with a wonderful floral oaky fragrance, you must mention this Tie Guanyin. This one, this is the Tie Guanyin I would like to share with you today. Okay, this Tie Guanyin is from the south of Fujian province, and ever 10-hour previous live stream of We Wrote Tea, you may remember that the We Wrote Tea is from the north of Fujian, and while the Tie Guanyin is from the south of. Why I'm illustrate those location here? I'm just a client. I'm just drinking the tea. Yeah. The point is that because the north of the Fujian and the south of Fujian, oolong from the south and the north of Fujian province present very different flavor and taste. Although all of them fall into the category of oolong, we call it as a oolong, yes. However, this tea, if this tea tastes totally different from we wrote tea, but most of them from the same province of Fujian province. Before I introduce, I bring this tea with you. I would like to share this bring recommendation. To bring a good cup of Tie Guanyin includes the oolong as well as the same for the oolong. Oolong tea is always featured by its high flavor and high fragrance profile. So when you deal with such tea, there's one key point. Here you see the 3 points to bring a good cup of tea of oolong. The first thing is the water temperature. Water temperature as the tea has this tea has such a flavor and fragrance profile. In general, for the water temperature should be hot enough. Please use above 95 degrees Celsius. This is for water temperature. Also, would you pay attention to the tea to water ratio. Tea to water ratio for this tea, you can try with like 1 to 20. This tea compared with the Weiro tea, this oolong, in fact, this Tie Guanyin compared with Weiro tea, this oolong is in fact has more gentle, light flavor and taste. Tea to water ratio 1 to 20. Like this guy one, 150 ml and take like 7 to 8 grams will be enough. The tea, please look at the tea will come. They will come with such little, a few sachets. Each sachet is around 7 grams, and it will be wrapped into a small sachet like this. This is the Tie Guanyin I would like to share with you today. Tea to water ratio 1 to 20, and also for the steeping time. This tea technically you can technically it's rolled tea. Hello, Green. Hello. Physically, before I bring it, let me show you this physical. The tea is a little bit rolled. It's kind of a rolled tea. So when you bring the first infusion, as this tea has been rolled into a shape like a dragon fry. So when you bring it, you can notice that it's a little bit rolled. So when you bring it first infusion, you should leave enough time for this, like 20 to 30 seconds. And please look at the color. This color is very interesting. This color in Chinese language we call this a sandy color. A little bit yellowish green. Please look at. So, any questions? If you have any questions, please feel free to share in or comment. Okay. Now we can, if any questions, please feel free to share in or comment. Now I'm going to show you how to bring this Tie Guanyin with the traditional Gong Fu Cha Wei. You can see tea ceremony. I'm going to use this teapot, which is called Gai One. I'm going to use Gai One. Hello, Liz. Hi. Hello. Welcome to Challenge. Today I'm going to bring this Tie Guanyin with you. And you notice that something very particular. Glass cup with a spoon. Yes, this glass cup in Chinese call it fairy cup. In Chinese, 公道杯 fairy cup. Good morning, Martin. Good morning. Good morning, teacher. Happy New Year. 10/6. You look as beautiful as ever been. Thank you, Franco. Happy New Year. Hello, Fashid. Hello, guys. Welcome. And this is my cup. Okay. Now everything is prepared. We can start our tea ceremony. The first step, I always emphasize the importance of the first step in Chinese tea ceremony. It's called preheating process. How we do it? It's very simple. Preheating we're gonna use for this tea ceremony. Preheat to the Gai One. Good morning, September. Good morning. Hello, welcome, guys. Okay, now we just finish to preheat the teaware. For this 铁观音, you can rinse it before infusion or you bring directly the first infusion. The local people, they have the tendency to bring it before the first infusion. It depends on personal preference. Okay. Personally, I don't rinse it. I just bring the first infusion directly. So for the first, if you rinse it, the first infusion, you can just bring like 10 to 20 seconds. But you don't rinse it, you bring directly 20 to 30 seconds. Okay. This is the 铁观音 iron goddess. The dry tea. This dry tea is a very pleasant floral fragrance and a mild, gentle baking aroma. For 铁观音, there's two types 铁观音. A light flavor 铁观音 and intense, strong flavor 铁观音. Personally, because I prefer light flavored 铁观音. So in our tea shop, I sell this type so far. For which reason? Because actually, for personally, I more distinctive floral fragrance. Because for that traditional type, intense flavor 铁观音, because that 铁观音, that type operated with a high medium baking process. So when you try it, you will this for the most for distinctive floral fragrance of 铁观音 will be overwhelmed, covered by this baking aroma. So personally, I don't like so much. The one I want to share with you today, this one has a very gentle, very distinctive, very pleasant floral fragrance. And now I'm showing you how to bring this tea with a proper Chinese Gong Fu Cha way. So here there's a tip when you bring 铁观音. 铁观音, this tea, as I mentioned, for any kinds of oolong has a high flavor and high fragrance profile. So when you there's a tip to stimulate the fragrance out from the tea leaves. Keep your kettle high to create a strong and a fast water. How to do it? And it's very simple. Just keep your kettle high. Keep your kettle high. You may, I don't know, can you see that? From my, you may notice that this tea bar, on the surface of the tea, there's some bubbles. There's some bubbles. You can erase it and wash it. First infusion, 20 to 30 seconds. please look at this is our infusion. The color is very light, very light, looks very light. Yes, it's true because this is tea is operated with the light baking process. Compared with the intense flavored tea, this tea, the tea support color is very light. Now let's, uh, the light color doesn't mean the tea, uh, the flavor of the tea is not, there's no any flavor for the tea. This is a misunderstanding. Now I'm gonna try it and share with you how it tastes like. This is a tea soup color. This teagani has a very pleasant floral, very pleasant, distinctive floral oaky aroma. It's wonderful. This teagani is very interesting. After certain infusion, you will see the aroma change. The aroma change. This is the charm of to see the change for each infusion. Very interesting. Now I'm gonna try it. So funny questions? If you have any questions, please feel free to share your. The aroma, this floral oaky aroma is very elegant, very elegant. We cannot call any all floral fragrance as a floral oaky aroma, but 铁观音 is, yeah. 铁观音, the title of the name of this tea, the title of this tea is not only for it's not only the commercial name of the tea, but also the name of the tea cultivar. This tea is made from tea cultivar, and tea cultivar is recognized one of the best. The idol to make into oolong. When you pick up the tea the fresh leaves from tea tree, when you smell it, you can already perceive a very pleasant floral fragrance. This tea cultivar tea natural advantage of aroma. Hello, Andrew. Hello. This is very interesting when you pick up from the fresh leaves. For the early process of tea craftsmanship, this at that time it's not finished yet, but you can already perceive this wonderful aroma. Now then, let me try it. This is our first infusion. It tastes very flavored, very fried. After drinking it, after drinking every sip, the first sip is very interesting because when you drink it, like your mouth is surrounded by surrounded by the vegetable fragrance, and light, gentle, floral oaky aroma. It takes the tender. It tastes tender compared with the Wiro tea. Yes, this is a light, gentle tea. Thank you for explaining all details. Welcome, Heather. We are welcome. If you have any questions, please feel free to share your comment. It tastes sweet and fresh. Why I mentioned compare with Ruiru tea because Tieguanyin is from the south of Fujian, and Ruiru tea from the north of Fujian. These two different regions are presenting two different Chinese oolong style, and Tieguanyin, especially for the craftsmanship of Tieguanyin, find a lot oolongs. For instance, Taiwan oolong. Uh, if I'm not wrong about, I remember the century at 70s, 80s. Taiwan tea makers they come to Fujian, especially come to this place south of Fujian, Anxi. Tieguanyin is from we also call it as Anxi Tieguanyin, the original, the birthplace of this oolong, Anxi. They come in this place to learn, and then they bring those Taiwanese tea makers. They brought this tea craftsmanship back to Taiwan, and then to continue to their own style in Taiwan. And to nowadays, we Taiwan oolong is also regarded as an exceptional oolong style as well. But you can always find some track from the oolong of Tieguanyin. That's true because this is the mother of the Tieguan. Tieguan is the mother of Taiwan oolong. So you can see some common points. But for sure that as they made from oolong is made from different tea cultivars, and also they also adapt the craftsmanship with their local tea cultivars. Technically, they taste different, but this is the between Tieguanyin and the Taiwan oolong. Is that type different because of the climate and soil type, and do they use different methods preparing? Yeah, for a flavor of the tea, there are a lot of factors determine the flavor of the tea. The first of all, for sure, for the craftsmanship, technically, how we define a type. Modern Chinese teas, we got hundreds different teas. Okay, technically, we define a Chinese tea type according a Chinese tea type according its the tea making process and perfluoro oxidation level. Okay, this is the way we define a tea type. If it falls into the oolong type of green tea. Guanyin, this is kind of oolong. This is kind of oolong, and for sure, what kind of a tea? For tea tree, I can make any kind of tea. Okay, it can make into oolong, green tea, yellow tea. Okay. However, earlier I mentioned Tieguanyin is not only the commercial name, the tea, but also the name of the tea cultivar, because for this cultivar is recognized as one of the best tea cultivar to make into Tieguanyin, make into oolong, and yeah. So the tea cultivar affect the tea flavor taste as well, and for sure, yeah. For the climate will shape the style of the tea as well. This tea is from plateau climate, from high mountain, or just from the ordinary tea garden. It will definitely affect the tea quality. And yeah, last step for sure. If we are not okay, if you have a great Kung Fu Cha green skill, you can you master role for how we for the water tea to water ratio steeping time. It will affect the flavor and taste. So there are a lot of factors outside and inside. But in general, for the teas you receive, you buy some tea from us, and there's always bring recommendation, or you can first of all follow. Because when we already receive a tea, finish the tea, there's nothing to change it. And the only thing is you can cultivate your brain skill. You treat if you treat this tea is correct way, proper way, the tea will taste good. So today this is our chance to my chance to share how to bring this tea with you. This is our first infusion. First infusion. Yes, I understand. Thank you for every fact or type. There is a certain side of treatment. Yeah, definitely yes. Yes. You see, the different for different tea, different water temperature, tea to water pressure, sleeping time. We treat the tea according to the tea itself. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Hmm. When the tea, this tea guan yin turns, let's say, get cold, returns to room temperature, let's say, aroma becomes more sweet. Thank you. You're welcome. Turn key. It's very tasty, light, gentle. Okay. I don't have ever tried Wu roti. Wu roti is from the south of this Tie Guan Yin. I regard this is from the from north of Fujian, and this Tie Guan Yin is from the south of Fujian. They often they oolong. Good morning. Often oolong. However, it tastes very different. You can just observe the difference from the tea soup. Like this tea, okay, if we'll say the we were more masculine, yeah, if we use that way to describe this tea, tea guan yin tastes more feminine, more gentle, more tender, more light. In the case if you already drink rock tea and this there's a huge difference between them. There's no which one's better. As I mentioned, Tie Guan Yin presenting one a kind of a style of oolong. Oolong. This is kind of oolong. As, if you okay, you already try some Chinese teas, but you never try Chinese oolong. You can start this Tie Guan Yin because for Tie Guan Yin, everybody will love it. It's light, it tastes light, and the fragrance elegant, floral fragrance profile. Even this tea, unlike we rock tea, Tie Guan Yin, even you are new to Chinese tea, right? You don't master well the skill, the brewing skill. Don't worry, this Tie Guan, even you step over time, it tastes still good. Unlike we rock tea is a little exception. You got to master well the brewing skill, water in, water out. Otherwise, it will taste very strong. However, for this tea, no, this tea step over time. That doesn't matter. The tea still tastes good. If you're a Chinese tea beginner, you never try any Chinese oolong yet, you can start this tea Guan Yin. What do you think of matcha? Have you? Matcha is and yeah, we don't focus on matcha is Japanese tea, but in our life we only focus on Chinese tea. We continue our second infusion. This tea is highly resistant. I don't know if the word is I use the correct word. Resistance. Resistant here in this context means how many infusions you can bring. In tea you can bring over 10 times. 10 times. Nice, thanks. You're welcome. in the market, a lot in the market. I don't know the exact percentage, but I think it should be a big percentage of matcha. Yeah, we think that's a Japanese tea, but in fact, a lot with a high percentage of matcha is indeed exported from China. But this matcha now because uh, it's very different from our Chinese loose tea. Personally, I like more tea, so we only focus on the pure Chinese loose tea. Future is you shine like sun. Tell us the secret. The secret is the secret is the tea. Once you drink the tea, you will become very peaceful. Once you become peaceful, you have a power in your mind. This I highly recommend to you. And besides, now it's winter, so this way you can always try out. This tea guanyin is very ideal for cold brewing as well. Cold brewing. It's very simple to prepare. You put some this tea will wrap into the small sachet like this. Each sachet is around 7 grams. 7 grams. You take half into a bottle like a 7 ml bottle and keep in the refrigerator for 1-2 hours. And take it away and you will love it. It's a great beverage in summertime. For sure now because it's winter, and if now it's winter, so it might be a little cold to drink such beverage. But if you are new to this tea, the first time to degustate Chinese oolong, especially Chinese oolong, I recommend to bring with the traditional fu cha like the way we are doing to enjoy each infusion by each infusion, because you will see the change. You will see the change of Chinese oolong for premium Chinese tea. Not like you will not notice a big sharp change. You will see for each change. Interesting. You for I don't mean this tea, but for certain tea, after 6 infusions, there is another flavor or fragrance appearing. It's very interesting. Like this tea. Like this tea. When you try it, to smell it when it's hot, or when tea, just pour the tea out when the tea is very hot, and then when the tea turns turns warm, and when the tea get cold, okay, it return room temperature. Try a few times, and you will see that even for the fragrance change with the different temperature. This is the pleasure for Chinese tea, especially for Chinese. Keep your kettle high. This is our second infusion to 10 to 20 seconds. Look at. This is a second infusion. It's very light. It's very light. A light color in general indicating a few information. First of all, the baking level. This tea is light baked, light. So when you see the color, if this tea is operated with high medium baking level, the color of this tea soup will look much more intense. This is something, trying the tea, this is something you can observe from tea soup without trying it. And secondly, for the oxidation level, polyphenol oxidation level. Mm. I love that tea soup. The fragrance from the tea. I love oolong. Yeah. Oolong. Yeah, for sure. Oolong is one of oolong tea is one of the most crafted tea, Chinese teas. Oolong, among 6 types. Oolong is the most skillful tea. There's well, if you're using Gaiwan, smell the Gaiwan cover. Besides floral oak aroma, we also perceive a sweet osmanthus aroma as well. That's very interesting. So, final questions? If you have any questions, please feel free to share your comment. Do you have a bag with small portion for tea tasting purposes? Small portion. Like for this tea guanyin, yes, tea guanyin we have the small quantity, the small one, the small one, the small size like yeah, 50 yeah 50 grams or 50 grams will you will receive seven sachets. Each one's around 7 grams. 7 grams. It tastes very tender, um, um, very tender. Like several different type. Different type for Danchong, yes. For Danchong we have tea samples includes six different Danchong teas. It is very tender, sweet, very fresh. Tastes so fresh. Uh, this this tea I highly recommend to you. Now when the tea gets smell it again, the fragrance is very intense. Here I mentioned describe this tea with wonderful floral oaky aroma. Here the floral oaky fragrance. This is a way we describe this subtle, elegant fragrance profile. It smells exactly like a blossoming oaky flower, because this is a purity without blending with oaky flowers. This is a purity for the all flavor taste you perceive from the tea is from the tea itself, 100% from the tea itself. I'm using this way of description is to let you, because now if you are new to this tea, you have no idea about this tea. Some use this kind of concept words to guide you to imagine your mind that what this kind of phrase will taste like. Yeah, this tea guanyin, as in earlier live stream, I mentioned this is one of the most representative oolong in the market, right? Yes, because this tea, when we talk about floral oaky aroma in Chinese tea, tea guanyin, this tea we must mention. What kind, what exactly, what floral oaky aroma smells like? It's a light. I don't have ever smell it in your life. Oki aroma is very subtle, very light, elegant, unlike sweet rose fragrance or sweet osmanthus. It smells not so sweet. It smells very fresh, light, subtle, and like it's not so strong, not so strong, and like your walk, it's light, but it's very elegant, uh, elegant, very pleasant to smell it. Floral oak aroma in general in Chinese tea evaluation, this is always recognized as a very high class aroma. For the fragrance, there's some different classes for high class, and if a tea we comment this tea like this tea has a floral aroma, the note of this tea must be very high. This is something. As I mentioned, yeah, tea guanyin is not only the commercial name for this tea, this oolong, but also the name of the tea cultivar. This tea guanyin has a natural floral oaky aroma. This is something I want to experience it. It's very interesting because you will not find a lot of tea has such natural floral oaky fragrance, but the tea guanyin does have it. Here's a sample pack for oolong before. In general, for our tea shop, we sell with the small sachet like 50 grams, 100 grams, 100 grams. For so far, I I wanted to make a tea sample set for Europe tea, but I didn't put in that link. If I got time, I would make the link. But then if I'm interested, oolong can try with the Phoenix Dantong, the Dantong tea sample, which includes, I remember, 6 different types of Dantong. So, final questions? The fragrance is so long lasting. The fragrance is long lasting. It tastes tender, really tender, fresh. After drinking it, there's a great sweet of the taste. Sweet of taste. This is the charm of tea guanyin. This tea guanyin I like it very much. From the south of Fujian, tea guanyin affect a lot. Chinese oolong, Chinese oolong, especially for Taiwan oolong. You will find some very distinctive track of Tie Guan Yin for from Taiwan oolong. So cool thing. Okay, so funny questions. If you're interested in this Tie Guan Yin, please go to check out his short video. Waiting for the water. For this tea, to stimulate better flavor fragrance from tea itself, the water temperature you should use above 95 degrees Celsius. The better will be the just boil one. For a certain reason. Actually, if you boil water with the electric heater, the water can never reach just boiled 100 degrees Celsius. So will be okay above 95 degrees Celsius. This is our third infusion. Keep your kettle high. For green oolong and includes other oolong, so keep your kettle high. 10 to 15 seconds. Please look at this is our third infusion. The color still keeps the same like the first infusion. Milky aroma. Almost a green, yeah. Yellowish green. And see the dry tea. The dry tea is we describe as this is a way sandy green, lipish green, sandy green. There's a special expression for Tie Guan Yin, dry Tie Guan Yin color, sandy green. Thank you, colleague. So, any questions about this Tie Guan Yin Iron Goddess? For the translation of this tea, the title of this tea, it's not so. But in Chinese, it's Tie Guan Yin. Iron Goddess is very interesting. Iron Goddess. even it takes very elegant. Now, elegant here is referring to this floral oak aroma is in the tea itself, not only for smelling, but when you drink it, you can feel it, you can perceive it. Now we continue our fourth infusion. This tea is highly resistant, can be brewed over 10 times. Keep a kettle high. Fourth infusion. For the fourth infusion, you will perceive sweet floral aroma. It's very interesting. So it's like it's a osmanthus, sweet osmanthus like. So final questions? If you're interested in this tea, Guanyin Iron Gathers, please go to check our tea shop link in our below. It smells sweet, very elegant. So, any questions? If you're interested in this tea, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. I want to bring our fifth infusion. Then I will move our teaware section. This tea is highly resistant, means can be brewed over 10, 12 times. Just so for the late infusion, after 6 infusions, you can appropriately use the steeping time. Okay. Keep your kettle. Appropriately over coffee. Always healthy. For interested in this tea, please go to check out tea shop link in our bio. Please look at the tea soup. Fifth infusion, the color still remains the same as the first infusion. So many people drink coffee, I think, yeah, drink it, but deeply I like tea. Calms my mind and the body down, allows me to focus, use my tiger instinct moved. Okay. This tea I highly recommend to you if you are a Chinese tea beginner, never tried any Chinese tea yet. This tea, love it, you will love it. It's one of the most representative Chinese oolong. This tea it will surprise you, impress you with its amazing, gentle, refined, elegant, subtle floral oak aroma and the tender, silky texture, rich flavors. Even this tea, the color looks so light, right? But it doesn't mean flavor is just light like the color. Sometimes we say that the light flavor. In the case if you have to put everything together in the context. I mentioned this tea has a light flavor taste, not because it doesn't have any taste, because sometimes compared with other teas, for instance with roti or with another version tea guanyin, strong flavor tea guanyin, yeah, compared with those teas, yeah, they may taste lighter and lighter. That's true, but for just the tea itself, no, this tea for any kind of a Chinese tea, it takes a lighter compared with, doesn't mean it doesn't have any taste. This hello, handbrew talk. This tea, you will love it. You will love it. But the color is really light. The color is light. Understand. So funny questions about this tea. Funny questions. Besides the oak aroma, this tea also has a sweet osmanthus fragrance. It's very interesting. That's why I say For oolong, especially when you did for this oolong, the best way to degustate it is to bring with a traditional Gongfu Chawei. You bring this tea infusion by infusion to drink a sip by sip. To the end, it may take like 30 minutes, 1 hour to finish this texting, and but it will impress you more because you will see that each change for the each infusion for the flavor and taste. In general, for premium tea, you will never experience something like a sharp exchange like it. For the second infusions and for the second infusion, that's at the second infusion is so fragrant, so flavoring. And for the third infusion, it's just like a sharp change. It doesn't taste anything. It doesn't have any taste. No. For premium Chinese teas, no matter it's especially for oolong, for each infusion, we'll see the change. But the change is mild and subtle. And then for certain flavor and taste will appear uh, late in the late infusion. For oolong, and you try at least 6 infusions. You can abandon after 6, 7 infusions, but at least try from the first to the third infusion. So for any questions, if you're interested in this tea, when iron goddess, always go to check our tea shop link in our bio. I'll come back in a few seconds. If you, during this waiting time, you can, if you're interested in this tea, you can check our small peach tea or pomegranate. Okay, I'll come back in a few seconds. Okay, come back very soon. low again. No. Please look at the color I'm using. This is handmade, hand painted, um, beautiful artwork from Jingdezhen. This is a traditional Jingdezhen design fish and algae painting. Imagine it's like artwork painting on a small porcelain teapot. Outside is fully painted. This guy was painted with a cobalt pigment. Cobalt pigment, I don't know if I've ever heard that. This craftsmanship, this kind of porcelain, we call it blue white Qinghuazi in Chinese. Qinghuazi has over 700 years making history since Chinese Yuan dynasty. Please look at fish. Fish looks very interesting. Fish and algae pattern, a lotus. This is the cover. It's very beautiful. Fish in Chinese culture, do you know what it means? It's the pronunciation fish for Chinese language. Yeah, it has the identical pronunciation is left. So fish signifies the left of fortune as well. Left of fortune, especially in this is an auspicious element. You often see during the festivals, spring festivals. At the end of the year, we always hope there's some left fortune. In Chinese pronounces left. The shape of what the guy wants lovely is one. It's very comfortable to hold it. This is fish. And this teacup. The shape of this teacup we call yashou, prayer hand, yashou. One of the most classical and representative Chinese teacup shape, yashou teacup. Look at the color of this glaze pigment, so beautiful. Inside there's a little fish as well. When you pour some tea, the fish even looks more alive. Very interesting, lovely. Okay, this is a fish. Oh, for this teacup, there's two sizes: big teacup and small teacup. The big size is 120 ml, and the small one is like 60-70 ml. So lovely. Hi, Happy New Year. welcome. Happy New Year. Small one. If you're interested in anything presenting live stream, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. This is oh, we also have this one. This one I like it very most. Fish cup as well, but this cup, fish cup is very interesting. It's very super thin. Super thin. Do you see how thin it is? Thin like a paper. Two fish. Wow. Do you see how thin it is? It weighs only 25 grams. 25 grams. See that? For making such a thin, light teacup, there's at least 2 decades of practicing porcelain making practice. At least 2 decades. Can you see 25 grams? Wow, what concept? 25 grams. Can you imagine? This one. Wow. When you pour light into the cup, wow, you can. Because inside when you pour some tea, it looks like the fish is swimming in a pond. Very beautiful. This one. 25 grams. Can you imagine? Wow, this is a great artwork. This is not only a teacup or dairy teacup, but also representation of a great porcelain skill from Jingdezhen. Outside Jingdezhen, you will not find any place could make such great art piece. A great piece, 25 grams. 25 grams. So pretty, so beautiful. It's a fish. Fish. Okay, it's a fish. This is classical painting. I think you can recognize this this mythical bird, this mythical animal. It's Chinese phoenix, Fenghua. This 100% handmade hand painted from Jingdezhen as well. This craftsmanship is regarded as one of the most skillful contemporary breakthrough in Jingdezhen. Contemporary breakthrough. This one, outside is fully painted. Please appreciate the beauty of contrast color. Looks so royal, high class, high end. Yeah. This is the cover. $130.40 ml. The guy one. This is the guy one. This is the teacup. The shape is lovely. You can drink whiskey, drink an espresso, hot tea. This one, the room is large, 150 ml. especially for the color, for the glaze. And this is not only your ordinary tika, but also great artwork, made with the artistic value. Look at this craftsmanship. Look at so beautiful. That's so beautiful. I really love this one. If interested in this Phoenix set, please go to check our tea shop link in our video. And this one, Phoenix and cup. Oh, look at the color. Wow. I bet you never seen such porcelain in your life. Because this person, even in China, it's kind of rare and precious. Contemporary, very skillful, one of the most skillful breakthrough in Jingdezhen. Hand painted with a phoenix, sunbird. Look at. I need that. If you're interested in this tika, please go to check out tea shop in game. And this one in winter time, hold it. It's the size is very accurate when you hold it. Even you're a lady, it fits very well your hand, and also it's so comfortable to hold it. Especially when you pour some hot tea inside, it will warm your hands. Wow, that's so beautiful, and you can see the oily texture of this glaze, that quality. Wow. When you touch it, you can feel that your hand covered with the hand cream. It's so oily, so smooth. It's really beautiful. This is a masterpiece, fully painted. It's really so beautiful. The beauty of contrast color. Also have this one. This set. Look at this beautiful traditional painting design. It's called 窗花, window flowers shape. Look at this, one of the most beautiful breakthrough in Jingdezhen, this craftsmanship. 100% handmade, hand painted. When you receive it, you will be impressed by its delicatness, the quality, the glaze, everything. Cover. This is the cover. Well, look at the auspicious elements. Ocean shell. This is knife. Some unknown. I even cannot call them. Very very meaningful. This is a lovely one. This is so lovely. It's really beautiful. This is the guy 120 ml. Please look the cup. The shape is lovely. So beautiful. This is something you can inherit to your kids. It's very beautiful. For such porcelain, even in 50, 100 years, look at again, it's still beautiful. The beauty will last forever. So beautiful, right? Nice shape. Yeah, very beautiful. So, any questions? If you're interested in anything we are presenting on live stream today, please go to check out the shop link in our bio. Thank you so much for your watching. My name is Yi Tao. Today on live stream, I'm really happy, glad to share this one of the most representative Chinese oolong called teaware. This tea I highly recommend to you. Okay, guys, I wish you a great Sunday and also Happy New Year. And, today is the 4th January. Okay, I wish you a great beginning of 2026. Take care and okay, take care. I'll be very glad to see you again for the next live stream on Thursday. Okay, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. See you. Ciao, ciao. See you. See you. Thank you for today. Have a nice day. Always. Thank you, Martin. Thank you. Happy New Year. Thank you, guys. Take care. See you. Ciao.
Ciao.